From the eastern area of United States, we often choose Cancun's all-inclusive resorts for our vacations, taking advantage of affordable deals. When my son was in 4th grade, we decided to vacation with neighboring families in Nayarit, a region in western Mexico, accessible through Puerto Vallarta Airport. We chose an all-inclusive resort there, seeking a new and exciting destination. Late August is back-to-school season, making it a great time to find cheaper flights. I scored an incredible deal on Expedia, $500 per person for a 3-night, 4-day stay at Iberostar Playa Mita, including flights. Since our goal was simply to relax, eat, and enjoy the resort with family, we didn't mind traveling a bit farther, so we booked it right away. The journey started with a 5-hour Delta flight from Washington, D.C. to Mexico City, followed by a quick 1.5-hour Aeromexico flight to Puerto Vallarta Airport. We arrived at Puerto Vallarta Airport and needed a shuttle to transport our group of 3 families, 10 people in total, to the resort, about an hour away. I had booked a round-trip shuttle with Ergo for approximately $260 for all of us. However, after waiting over 30 minutes with no pickup and receiving no response to my email inquiries, I arranged transportation with another shuttle company to get to the resort. The situation was stressful and left me feeling flustered, especially since I had caused the other families to wait. Fortunately, we arrived at the resort safely, and when I filed a claim with Ergo, they refunded the full amount. Looking back, I realized my mistake in not confirming the reservation closer to the travel date. Although I had booked the service well in advance, I didn't receive a confirmation email shortly before the trip, and I assumed everything was on schedule. Unfortunately, I couldn't call them from Mexico, so resolving the issue at the airport via email was challenging. If you're booking shuttle services, choose a company that offers reliable communication and make sure to confirm your reservation before your trip. Despite this hiccup, Ergo currently has good reviews, so my experience may have been an exception. The drive from the airport to the resort offers a glimpse of rural Mexico, showcasing its local charm and quiet scenery. This resort has been open for some time, so while it is rated as a 4.5-star property, the entrance and facilities show some signs of age. The room was a little worn but clean and well maintained. The landscaping was beautifully maintained. On the first evening, we had teppanyaki at Tsuba Asian Restaurant. The children and adults were seated separately and served individually, which made it enjoyable for the elementary school children. The food was average. One of the advantages of staying at an all-inclusive resort with children is that the family can enjoy a hearty breakfast at the buffet restaurant. The convenience of always having food readily available often outweighs the focus on food quality. The buffet here was well prepared, and the service was good and friendly. After breakfast, we enjoyed taking a walk and sometimes stopping by Star Cafe for coffee and cake. It's lovely to visit the cafe with your family and spend some relaxing time together. You can relax in the shade by the pool. This time, I went with friends and frequently participated in the resort's activity programs. Taking a morning yoga class together was especially enjoyable. It's also a fun moment for both children and mothers to do aqua aerobics or play volleyball together in the pool. After spending time in the pool, everyone can enjoy lunch together at the grill restaurant. The food isn't extraordinary, but it's sufficient to comfortably serve a group of 10, making it a pleasant experience. While exploring the resort with the kids, we take photos together in various spots and focus on enjoying our time together rather than the facilities. This resort also offers a free archery experience. Simply ask at the front desk, then head outside and walk down to the right. It was our first time trying archery, and both the kids and adults had a great time. It's definitely worth trying. On the second evening, we went to a French restaurant. You can dress up and enjoy the course. The service and presentation were decent, but the food was fairly average in taste. You can also enjoy night performances. Not that much impressive. You can enjoy performances happening throughout the resort. This view was the reason I chose this resort. The Sunset Bar Terrace is rarely crowded during the day, making it a perfect spot to capture beautiful photos of the scenery. My family isn't typically into outdoor activities, but we went to the ocean to spend time with other families. On the last day, we rented a canoe for free at the resort and spent an hour on the ocean. However, the weather wasn't as good as we had hoped, and the waves made canoeing challenging. While the marketing photos are stunning, the ocean's color isn't always as beautiful in reality. On the last night, we all had dinner at a Mexican restaurant. Since I'm not a big fan of tacos and fajitas, I thought the food to be average. We were also busy feeding and taking care of 4 elementary schoolers. We also spent time playing pool and engaging in other activities to help the kids burn off some energy. There are moments when the kids can stay in their rooms, allowing 6 adults to relax and chat at the bar late into the night. When you're raising elementary school-aged kids, these moments feel especially precious. After completing the 3-night, 4-day trip, we encountered an issue with our return flight. The flight from Mexico City to Washington, D.C., was canceled due to weather problems. As a result, we had to reroute through a U.S. city and return home, taking more time. Although it was a weather-related issue, it seems safer to plan trips to west area of Mexico with good weather, especially when you have a connecting flight. There are many ways to travel, and I generally prefer to plan a schedule for each place I want to visit. However, when traveling with a large group and prioritizing convenience, some compromises are necessary. In such cases, the location or quality of the trip often becomes less important. We just wanted to have a reasonable place for everyone to do together, enjoy the food, facilities, and accommodations. This resort provided a wonderful experience for our group of 10, offering a variety of activities in one place at a cost-effective price by purchasing a package during the off-season. It also allowed us to get a glimpse of western Mexico. With that deal, we had no complaints, as the resort's facilities, including the flights, were convenient and enjoyable. For large groups with young children, it's a smart idea to look for deals at resorts with slightly lower ratings during the off-season. These resorts often provide all the basic amenities and plenty of fun activities for the entire family.